Welcome to the Deep Dive, your one-stop insight into the high-tech transformation sweeping across industries, with smart manufacturing, AI, IoT, and digital twins leading the way.
I'm excited to jump in. So, we're looking at a fundamental shift where digital and physical worlds are merging, right?
Absolutely. It's like industries are rethinking everything from the ground up. It's not just automating tasks, it's a complete strategic revolution.
Yep. And when we talk about smart manufacturing, we're really seeing a convergence of things: digital twins, AI driven analytics, IoT sensors, and robust cloud systems.
Right, exactly. The conversation pulls from industry surveys, like one from Deloitte dating to August and September 2024, which shows companies that embrace these technologies transform into agile, data-centric operations.
So, these companies aren't tweaking things here and there. They're fundamentally changing how they operate, attracting top talent and boosting productivity.
Yes, it's like they've shifted from just doing the basics to harnessing data as their strategic backbone. Think about it. Over 40% investment in data analytics, cloud computing and AI at almost 29%, and IoT about 27%.
Right on. So the pillars are pretty clear: data, cloud, AI, and IoT. And if you ask me, data is the lifeblood of all these innovations.
Exactly. And dig a little deeper. The IoT is particularly intriguing. It's the bridge that connects the digital insights back to the physical operations. Without it, all the smart analytics would just be theory, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Precisely. Sensors, networking, and real-time monitoring are what really bring this whole ecosystem alive, ensuring real-world actionable insights.
And while we're riding on this digital wave, the concept of digital twins really adds another layer of sophistication. Imagine having an exact, dynamic virtual copy of your factory floor.
That's epic. Digital twins aren't just for simulation. They're for proactive maintenance and optimization, which leads us straight to predictive maintenance as a standout application.
Exactly. Predictive maintenance, or PDM, as industry folks call it, is kind of the crown jewel, using sensor data and AI to foresee faults, like identifying issues before they become catastrophic.
Yep, that's the idea. And it's a game changer when you consider the downtime and unexpected costs that come from reactive maintenance. Instead of waiting for a breakdown, you get a timely heads up.
Right. I mean, we're talking about shifting from a chaotic, expensive fix-after-failure model to one that maximizes equipment, uptime, and safety. It's like replacing guesswork with sharp, data-driven decisions.
Spot on. Now, here's something interesting. One focal point in this whole ecosystem is bearing condition monitoring. Bearings, although ubiquitous, often get replaced on a schedule even if they're still good, leading to unnecessary waste.
Exactly. And that's where condition monitoring systems come in. They can detect early signs of rolling contact fatigue, the kind of subtle wear that's nearly invisible to the naked eye.
Right, that's impressive. The challenge, though, is using sensor data that's often noisy and messy. Lab data is pristine, but factory conditions aren't.
True. So models trained on clean datasets sometimes struggle in the real world. It really highlights the importance of having reliable, proprietary data.
Yeah, and that's where the competitive edge lies, huh? Exactly. There's this whole battle between the ideal and the actual. And AI is stepping up with techniques like convolutional neural networks and recurrent neural networks to cope with the variance.
And don't forget transfer learning. It's like taking a model that's been trained on a huge data pool and fine-tuning it for very specific real-world scenarios, like diagnosing motor issues in a heavy factory setup.
Right, that's crucial. It truly makes the models more adaptable. But I have a little challenge here. While the tech looks super promising, isn't it a bit optimistic to believe these AI approaches can fully overcome the messy real-world data problem?
Well, that's a fair point. I mean, AI is powerful, but there's still a need for human oversight and a deeper operational understanding, especially with complex equipment like bearings.
Exactly, kind of a best of both worlds approach. Speaking of which, the integration of AI with physics-based models looks really promising, combining our engineering know-how with machine learning insights.
Absolutely. It's like, instead of relying solely on statistical correlations, you're bringing in the laws of physics to create gains in predictability and reliability.
That really bridges the gap. And when we zoom out a little, Beyond just bearings and maintenance, these innovations are fueling overall smart manufacturing, making factories leaner and more efficient.
Right. And another neat area is how these digital initiatives are reshaping workforce dynamics. I mean, the Deloitte survey noted that roughly 85% of executives think smart manufacturing initiatives help attract new talent.
Yep, attracting people with cutting-edge tech is a big deal. That's huge. It's not just about tech for tech's sake. It's about building a workforce that can integrate IT and operational insights seamlessly to drive further value.
Yeah, it's all interlinked. And we even see that over half of companies are setting up internal teams to drive these initiatives instead of relying solely on third parties.
True. It shows a commitment to in-house innovation, which makes sense, given the need for customized solutions adapted to each unique operational environment.
Exactly. Plus, smart manufacturing isn't just about internal changes. Look at the commercial solutions already available. For instance, ABB's Smart Sensor, a dedicated device that gathers everything from vibration to temperature data and sends it to the cloud for analysis.
Yeah, I've heard that's making real waves. And then, players like Amazon have been rolling out their own industrial IoT platforms, further integrating cloud capabilities with AI-powered analytics.
And these sensors are indispensable. They not only support predictive maintenance, but allow for continuous monitoring that can safeguard critical infrastructure like energy grids, transport networks, and water systems.
Absolutely, the impact goes way beyond manufacturing. It's a reminder that when you connect the dots, the physical and the digital, you unlock so much potential.
Right. And that potential is transforming industries. From enhanced safety protocols to operational agility, smart manufacturing is proving that digital transformation, when done right, can significantly cut costs and boost performance.
Yeah, it's transformative indeed. That's the exciting part. While the technology is complex and the implementation challenging, the real-world benefits are tangible. But I do wonder, is there a risk of overinvestment in the shiny tech without addressing the messy human factors?
That's a valid critique. While advanced tech is pivotal, companies must ensure they also invest in training, change management, and cybersecurity, right?
Exactly, it's a holistic approach. And speaking of cybersecurity, that's another major hurdle. With every device and sensor connected, there's increased exposure to potential threats.
Yes, security is key. Companies are ramping up cybersecurity budgets to safeguard these interconnected systems while ensuring data integrity and trust.
Absolutely, can't cut corners there. In a nutshell, we're looking at an era where digital and physical converge. And while the challenges are plenty, messy data, cybersecurity, change management, the rewards in efficiency, safety, and innovation are enormous.
Well put. It's like the journey to smart manufacturing is a marathon, not a sprint. With every step forward, there's a learning curve, but the destination promises a revolutionary way of working and living.
Yep, that's the future unfolding before us. And as these technologies further mature, we'll likely see more nuanced solutions, greater integration across systems, and even more opportunities for businesses to differentiate themselves through innovation.
Exactly. It's not just about keeping up with technology, but leveraging it to create smarter, safer, and more sustainable operations.
And that's pretty exciting. I couldn't agree more. In the end, while the road to full integration is challenging, the blend of AI, IoT, digital twins, and robust data analytics paints a bright, transformative picture for industries everywhere.
Indeed, it's this interplay between tech and human expertise, embracing complex data, ensuring cybersecurity, and fostering teamwork that paves the way for truer, smarter manufacturing.
Absolutely. Here's to a future where technology works hand in hand with human ingenuity. And that wraps up our deep dive. It's been quite the ride exploring these intricate yet exciting facets of smart manufacturing and digital transformation.
Thanks for the insightful conversation. Until next time, keep pushing those boundaries and stay curious.